Hey everybody, it's Sharon RN CEO. I want to get this in before the sun goes down. It's just about the golden hour. So I figured this is the best light in that I am going to get, saying hello to you. This video, I'm going to talk a little bit about nursing. They're saying that nursing is in trouble. And as a registered nurse, I've been thinking about it. It has been, years that I've worked as a nurse, and I absolutely love what I did, what I do, especially when it came to bedside. So that's why I said what I did, right? But I still love nursing. But sometimes we see so many videos about people who hate nursing and why they're quitting. And of course, yes, you have to deal with management and bureaucracy and all of those things. You deal with that, and it's a part of the whole thing. But in the meantime, until we get those things in place, what happens to the nurse that is at the point of burnout? What happens to the nurse who have just had more than enough and they're ready to call it quits? Or even the nurses who say, I'm taking a break, and it's been 3, 6 months, a year or two, and it keeps going and going. What do we do? And so we need to find ways of how we can solve these issues that's affecting the nursing industry. Yes, I can bring you all the stats. Some of it you can Google it to see how many nurses, not just retiring, how many nurses are actually leaving the profession. And what about the nurses who want to stay? What about those who truly love it? What about those who truly care about what it is that we do? How do we nurture them? How do we find ways to make it easier for that nurse? Because nursing, guys, I'm going to tell you, you throw your whole self into it, right? We throw our whole self into it. It's not just something that you do, you show up and you leave. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard because you're dealing with new people. You're dealing with different people every day, not just your patients. You have coworkers, you have family, you have management, you have all types of things that's happening. And that nurse has to be on top of almost everything, right? Family, your patient, the doctors, and so forth and so on. And so it takes a toll on you. One of the things I can say is self-care. To please, nurses, find ways to take care of yourself. Give back to you. Take care of your feet. I'm not just talking about a pedicure, okay? Because yes, we need that. But take care of you. Take care of your body. And one has to make a decision to say, you know what? I deserve to be taken care of. I deserve to take care of me, and need to find ways how to make that possible. I would also say to the hospitals, find ways of how you can pamper your nurses or nurture them or care for them. It's more than that cold pizza and warm soda. Thank you, but ouch, just thinking of it. Yeah, thank you for doing that, but it's a little bit more. And I think let me just really think about saying that. Sometimes too, the work environment, some people will say it's a little bit toxic, and maybe because all those other individuals are going through so much in their lives, and sometimes it flows over into the workforce. So I don't know who's taking this up. Maybe I need to lead the charge on this, but I'm saying that there are others, though. There are other people really who are out there who are taking care of the nurses, who they have identified the burnout, they have identified the wanting to leave the profession or needing to take a break, and are doing something about it. And so, I congratulate all those of you who have started something specifically for us nurses. It is so needed. So if you're a nurse and you're at the point of where you've had enough, you feel like I'm at burnout, or I'm way past burnout, it's time for you to stop for a moment and think about you. The oxygen mask, of course, has to go on. You definitely need to pour into you first. And even if you need to take a break, I don't care where you need to go. Sometimes people say, financially, I can't. Well, just know that you are worth taking care of. And with those jobs, when you're no longer there, whether it's that you retired or illness or whatever, they will find somebody else to put into that space. So take care of you. You are worth it. I am going to leave a link below where you're going to be able to connect with me, because there's something that I've been thinking about. It's been laid on my heart for quite a while. And like I said, I've seen so many videos of people who have just had it. It's not just the nursing profession now. There are other professions where people have said they've had more than enough. But I want to reach out to my nurses who are feeling somewhat overwhelmed, right? And even the nurse entrepreneurs, because that's who I am. And that's a whole different form of overwhelm, because we all feel it. And I definitely want to connect with you. So I'm going to leave a just tag or something below, a link, I should say. And also on Instagram, IG, you can find me at RN CEO. Same thing there. And, you'll see my photos. So you can definitely inbox me, or as they say, DM me from there, and we can connect. But I think I've had enough. I'm up to here with what I've seen, but it is very real. And so I thank you for those who are at bedside. I thank you for those who are continuing to do the work. And for those who are even thinking about nursing as a career. It is important, though, that you find yourself a mentor. And I think it is important for the people who are truly called to nursing to go for it. If you are somebody, I want to say you're a caring, you're a loving individual, and you feel that nursing could be a career or even a second career for you, because there's so many ways that you could do. It's not always only bedside, and although that's needed, but there's so many different capacities that you can serve in a work and have an amazing career as a nurse. So even if it's returning back to school and you've been thinking about it, I don't care if you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, wherever you are, and you're thinking nursing is a kind of, maybe it's a career for me. There's nursing informatics. You can Google that and see what that is. There are case managers. There are hospice nurses. There's so many different ways. And many of you are already taking care of your family members, and it may be something you want to think about. So really what I'm talking about is the mindset, whether you're thinking about nursing, whether you are already a nurse, whether you are at the burnout stage, whether you're at the space where you feel like, I do need to take a break or even switch things in your career. It will require you taking those moments to start to think about it and get yourself a mentor, somebody who could really support you. All right, everybody, Sharon RN CEO. Don't forget to engage with me down in the comments, like, subscribe, and share my videos. Please hit the notification bell so when I come live, I do a lot of lives and I drop a lot of gems. You can catch me there. All right, everybody, until next time, it's RN CEO. Hey, I'm Sharon. I'm out. Take care now. Bye.